So most of my childhood I remember as being magical. Everything was great up until I hit 10 years old. And once I turned 10, everything changed in my life. I just remember being very distant from everyone and everything as a child. Then I hit my teen years, and that's when I started getting kind of wild and making all the mistakes and doing all the dumb kid stuff, and then some. I let alcohol and everything else control me. I just wanted to escape. My life was focused around escaping my reality. I met my husband while working at a rat hole in Freeport, and we did not get along at first because he did not tip me. But eventually he kind of grew on me. He was there for me through the hardest time in my life, and that's when I lost my cousin. I thought that I wanted to die. I tried a few times, but God intervened, and he had bigger plans for me. And I know that because he put Joey in my life. And if Joey wasn't there, I don't know if I would be alive right now. So he and I had a daughter together, Autumn. Then we got married, and then I met what is now my best friend, Cindy. She convinced me to go to her ladies' small group. I was very hesitant at first because church was not anything that I wanted anything to do with. I remember I used to tell people religion is of Satan because that's what I was taught as a child. I gave it a chance, and I loved it. I loved the relationships that I was able to build with these women who were going through a mess just like I was. Everybody was real, everybody was genuine, none of it was fake, and that was awesome. It made a huge difference in my life. And so eventually, Cindy talked me into going to church, and I made my family come with me. I was not a fan. It just kind of blew my mind a little bit to think that these people could be so crazy, to just be just so into this. But I continued to go. I just wanted to. I wanted to learn more about it. I wasn't necessarily believing everything, but I wanted to learn more. I wanted to do my own investigating. So we continued to go. I remember standing in the third row during worship service, and this feeling came over me. It was unlike anything I had ever or probably will ever feel in my life. I knew at that moment that everything that I had been listening to was real, and that the Holy Spirit had just entered my heart and awakened me. So after that, I wanted to know more. I wanted to know God more. So Joey and I did Starting Point, and that was awesome. It made me feel like God was tangible. This walk with him was something that I could have as well. My next step was baptism. It took me a long time to come to the understanding of what it meant. But when I did, it was a beautiful moment in my life. I just love the fact that God made me strong enough to stand up in a crowd full of people and proclaim my faith for him. Like, that is strength that I've never felt before. It was incredible. I used to hate so much. I used to have so much regret. I used to be so selfish. That part of my life is dead. That me is dead. And I am born new. And I am a new person. And that is an incredible, awesome feeling. It just surprises me because honestly, my life has changed so significantly in a span of 4 years. Like, I would have never seen myself being here. Seriously. Like, every day I wake up and it's an adventure with God. I know that sounds super cheesy and like a children's story, but that's reality. That is true. I'm just really excited to see what God's got for me next.